And he's here today. We just met him today, so it was
Okay.
good to see him.
You know that movie Gridiron with The Rock?
Haven't seen it.
What's about
Gridiron Gang.
Yeah, Gridiron Gang. Well, anyway, that story was based on, the character was based on him.
Really?
Yeah, that was Ross.
I was locked up so they had to use another inmate.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but they used my life story.
Are you in the group with these guys?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's one of the originals from the group.
And he's from Long Beach, east side of Suez.
And you feel totally comfortable over here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ain't no end to stop the girls that can go, man.
No, you guys.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. We appreciate it. You're going to Japan soon, huh? Nice.
Yep.
Whole family, pretty much.
How's your family doing out there?
Good. Everybody's good. Real good. I was watching Peter Santinelli the other day, and I saw No Good on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They were in Carson or something, and they were asking him. He was in a truck, and they asked him, "You all right being out here? Because you're from Long Beach or something, something to that nature." And he was like, "There ain't nowhere the sock can't go."
I saw that segment.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. So.
You got any good stories
yeah.
that you're allowed to talk about?
Yeah. All right, I said, kulo, good. Remember, it's okay. His Uso has passed away. And anything said good things about his memory. So I'll share a little bit. That's No Good. No Good was oh, and by the way, in case you didn't know it, I think it's 1,000 years back. If you know your ngafa is a matay umakoainga. If you know your masauli, you'll see it. That's what we line up with your people. Ainga mako. Malo le ainga basauli. Malo. Yeah. Oh, how I say this? Bucket. Man. His brother, rest in peace too, Clayton.
Shit.
And his beautiful sister, Malo Emma. All right? In Drake Park in the old neighborhood. The rich neighborhood of Drake Park and shit like that. Every part of the neighborhood, the older guys, they called it. Everything from used to be a big old stump. That's a story about that they know, but the ones they know about it, there's a big old stump right there. It's a big old red oak tree. Stump right there. They cut it. That story will come to another time. And then you had the other big old fucking tree that's right in the middle of it, and that's another story for another time. And then we have the swings, and you had the round little carousel.
Yeah.
You had the uneven bars. There you go. Clayton and Emma, they were out there playing uneven bars. They were talking at the same time. By the way, you got to remember, we're talking about the early 80s, mid 80s. But when they came in, everybody knew whose family was, and everyone was related in that certain area about Drake Park. We're all related. So when someone new came in, we knew that this was a new family related to the other families, but they were brand new. These two individuals, which is Ross's fucking book, Paulo Clayton, but rest in peace, big Scorpio. Clayton and Malo Emma, I was late. Okay, he's brother and sister, but they were sitting there kicking back, man, playing on top of uneven bars. But you can see they were, how you say it, fit, beautiful. Clayton was already like naturally buff, yoked. Emma already naturally, like, you know what I mean? She was a woman, all woman, full figured, like a volleyball player. But when they see them together, they look beautiful. You know what I mean? They look like a pair. You know what I mean? Like mother, two little ones, they look like a pair. Like Samoans, like you're supposed to. Buying a pair, come on, but pair. But that's what it's like a pair. So they sit there, you look. If you didn't know anything about Polynesians, you'll think like, oh, what a lovely couple. What do you know about boyfriend and girlfriend? But no, that was just brother and sister. Lofa. And we sat there and I remember the little kids that came and told us like, "Hey man, Joe, what's up?" And they came and told us we were sitting there drinking in the alley on Nyland. And they were like, "It's like there's some small people over there, man. They're sitting there playing on bars like that." We told them that this SOS park and shit like that. You know, our little kids are like trying to start shit like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, "But they're big and they're beautiful." So they're like you gotta check them out. So we're like, like youngsters, we're like, "Oh, who the beautiful? What the fuck?" So we go check them out. Oh, they were right, and they were tall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clayton, they were tall as shit, and Clayton had to like no good. They all the Masauli family, the boys, they had long fros. So his hair, he had long fucking fro as well. So as long as long story quick. I mean, they said they're from Compton. They moved from Compton, man. They joined that man Sa. They with us. They were related to Joe Fobbs. That was already Ainga. Huggy and all that were already Ainga now. So, and the plus bad at Ross, you call Ross no good. He's just a little guy. It's like the younger brother ratting them, fucking them, Sal's little brother and shit, man, fucking them, junior them. So they were like little peewees. They run around terrorizing. But his name, they gave him the name no good, shit, that him playing football or anything else. But we already saw the way he was. He was like, well, the name fitted him. Yeah. I mean, when you see a bunch of kids, man, running the park, they're always up to no good. But no good to champion out. He'd probably be the main leader.
Yeah.
Like on the other side of the field and shit, you had what was that guy name? West Coast Choppers. Yeah, Jesse James. Well, down there used to be we call it the hobo field because the hobos and the homeless lived on there. Which, by the way, if you follow the creek down, that's where Snoop Dogg and them did their video on that side too, the hobo field.
Yeah.
Well, down there and shit, at that time, shit like that, you had hobos down there, encampment and everything else. And the little kids in the neighborhood would go down there and they would like take trinkets, whatever they take, do what little kids in the ghetto do, like little rascals.
Yeah.
They would take what they want and bring to where we were.
Yeah.
And come and tell us who had stuff. And we go down there and we take it from the bumps. You know what I mean? Because we lived ghetto. We live in the fucking ghetto and shit. That's what people do in the fucking ghetto. You mean you get over on the other motherfucker if you can get over them, especially when you don't know them.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? The little kids going out there and shit like that, they're like Leave It to Beaver, like little Dodgers and shit. They're out there like going out there find out what the next scam is. See, if you guys don't know that, you wouldn't know nothing about living in the ghetto. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's together as a unit. We're trying to get bread. We have no bread. You know what I mean? In that case, we're trying to get fed. You know what I mean? So that's when people see the like, oh, I don't know. If you never live in the ghetto, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All you can do is try your best to imagine it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, again, like Ross, he was no good. But what came back, what blew it up is when they my brothers, we got locked down. We come out and shit like that. But I want to get a juvenile hall and shit like that in the camp system and everything else. I said, I like to swore to myself and shit, after camp system shit, you're never going to catch me again. Fuck you in your ass. Because I have access to a lawyer that I can buy. As long as I can go and hook up with girls that got fucking money, I'm going to get me a fucking lawyer. You know what I mean? That's all I can do. That's how I say in Long Beach. You know what I mean? Go get me a lawyer. She in the Wilshire district. She can go and sue the fucking city.
Yeah.
And I won. Him, when he came back, he became like his brother. No good. That's why I told you too a few times, man, at Iguanas. I tell you, as certain guys come around, ask for each like that, do not hang around with them because they're gonna be who they are.
Yeah.
And no good. Remember I told you?
I was at the bar. You're like, if you're ever by yourself and I'm not around, don't hang out with him.
Yeah. Him and the other little yoke. Nah, that's no good. That's a little joker there together. You shouldn't be. Don't be unless they know you very well.
Yeah. You
don't be among their midst. Say why is that? Because if it looks like you're weak in any fucking section, you could be lacking. They're gonna go and try to go ahead and take what you have.
Expose that, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're gonna expose it. You mean? But yeah. Matter of fact, I think the guy, man, Uso Ron, right? The 30 to Life, he did a good segment. I think you hear the guard sing on his behalf. He's talking about no good, in case y'all don't know. See? Yeah, you remember, No Good grew up like his brother Clayton shit, but he was bigger than all his brothers. No Good grew up to be like 6'2", almost like 6'3", like 250 pounds, all muscle barrel.
Yeah.
Masaudis like that, they're all beautiful. I think the only thing that got them like poor, man, they got diabetes.
That's how he passed away?
Yeah, that I know of. I said, when I saw diabetes, when I saw his brother Clayton, he was married to, he was big and strong.
Yeah.
When I saw him and shit, he was all of a sudden skinny, and I never, you didn't see skinny Samoans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're growing up and shit like that in the ghetto, no eating and shit like that, man. But when he started getting, like, hey, what the hell's going on? I mean, he had a tone and everything, but the muscle mass was gone. You know what I mean? And that was diabetic. You guys are really, man, the ICO, man, I eat your food. I mean, that's all my people. And every one of you guys, man, that rock after the 50s and shit, after the Hawaii 5-0, because we're rocking after 50, watch your diets. You know, we don't know. In case you didn't know, and look, man, I'm 61 years old. You know, look, man, cut out all the fucking damn pork. Cut that shit right out. You mean? And there's some more food, cut out the mayonnaise, the pork, and everything else. Everything, eat fruit, vegetables, and eat clean with your fish and your tunas. Eat clean with it. Have your little, if you gotta have a little bit of fosfovin, like that, corned beef. Well, you gotta have it. Make it like once or twice a fucking year, period. You mean, for your fucking health. You mean? And a whole lot of fucking greens like that, and go make sure you go a whole lot of fucking greens. So
yeah, a lot of those like diabetes and stuff wasn't a problem until it was
the white man food
connected with the white man, especially like the Marshallese Islands, because we fucked their water up. So then we started giving them food, and we're giving them dairy and white flour and whatever, I don't know, but all the shit we're giving them, and now they got diabetes. They never had diabetes before World War II. They're giving them all their shit food because we poison the waters of radiation and shit and bikini and.
Oh, you know that.
Yeah.
Look, your diet. Remember, the diet's convenient. Food, McDonald's and everything else, man. Burger King, and the food's convenient, but that's how they kill us.
Yeah.
Your diet is what kills you. Our bodies were made. Our bodies were made to last for a long time, especially with my Samoa, our Polynesian bodies. So we had the healthiest diet, man. Taro fucking leaf, galo and shit like that, pausami shit like that. Fucking that fresh fish like that.
Yeah.
You mean? Remember, we only ate the hog. We only ate the hog when it came down to like one big old funeral or a wedding. You know what I mean? Then the only time you had fucking pig, and then again, the only one that really ate the pig, it's all that. Tonga don't fuck around. They fuck the pigs up. I mean, I've been to some more two Tongan gatherings, and woo, wow, I got an eye opener right there. This is how my people and them we all used to eat. I mean, it's like fucking Tonga don't fuck around. A pig everywhere, man. The whole pigs. You know what I mean? I mean, but look, that diet is only good. I'm telling you straight. That diet is only good shit when we're out there doing warfare and fucking around on the islands. Because you're in the hot sun and shit, you're moving around all the time, shit that you can take that in, you can just shoot it out.
Yeah.
But if you're laying down like a chief and shit like that and kicking back, you're gonna be a big ass war pig, man, laying there with all kinds of sickness. You're gonna have all kinds of diabetic, everything else. You're no longer a war chief, you're a war pig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So your best bet was, remember us, especially us, because we got a gene in us. We got that Superman gene, super size gene, and we could barely eat something, and our body will go ahead and put weight on. For people, were like weightlifters, normal weightlifters, like Holyfield, just to put on 20 pounds, he had to go through, man, a diet, a regimen, and have to go and force himself to eat and shit with weight gaining fucking damn drinks and, you know what I mean, shakes to gain extra 20 pounds just for muscle. Us, like I told my boys that box, my boy, I say he's boxing fucking like little small. I said, but after 2 months in Hawaii, eating at the fucking, at the banquets and shit, he eating as much as he want at the buffet. And I said, oh no, those 2 months he's went with his mom to Hawaii, he's gonna come back a different man. I said, why is that? He's gonna put on fucking 40, 50 pounds easy. He's gonna put on, he's gonna grow an extra fucking 3 fucking inches easy. What they in those 2 months? I said, why is that? Because he's power feeding. You mean like you power feed your animals? Yeah, we got that gene. You power feed us, boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah. Motherfucker.
Crazy.
And that's just it, Nick. And what the problem is that we wear it well. Like shit.
Come on, I mean, if you're just eating like that and you're not doing anything, like going out and actually hunting or fishing, and you're just going to the store buying it and coming home and laying up all day, yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
Like anybody.
Me, yeah.
Like me, I got this weight.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm at 375. I'm knocking on the 400 weight. See that? But you see this? I wear it well. You mean? So I gotta lose that. So she heard I said, I'm over 350. Said, man, why wear it well? See, from the nest, and I'm not even yoked up yet. See, because I've been having slightly little what you might call what do you call those? Like cold.
Under the weather?
Oh, it's kind of under the weather. Oh, I can't be going out there laying up there and doing workout at 6 o'clock in the morning on the ground and shit, nigga. I ain't no spring chicken, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like my girl said, nigga.
You're still pretty agile though, being on the ground. Like I know a lot of big guys, and they can't be on the ground like that, moving around and getting up and shit. They can't do that. I mean, especially at your size, it's pretty impressive that you're able to get up, get down. You know, it's hard to do. I mean, I see people my age that can't do it, and they ain't even they're not even big. It's just they got bad knees already, joints. But yeah, so I mean that's a good thing to be that size and be able to move like that.
No, but see, but I'll take the comment. Good looking out, man. Handle that shit.
Yeah.
Up to no good again. But Ross, I'm gonna say again, Ross again. I told you, like 6'2", 6'3". What I liked about Ross like that, he lived to his name. Some guys don't live to their fucking names. You know what I mean? It was no good. Now, I'm not saying he's no good like in a bad way. I'm talking about no good like if you had any kind of difficulty being liars or stupid or trying to do anything shiesty, he would go ahead and weed that out of you. And when he found out, oh, he rolled you. You was his slave. You got punked. Because you came in doing decisive evil shit, no good made sure you paid for it. You get that? Understand that? You guys understand that? You know what I mean? If you're out there trying to do bad stuff and trying to go get over on another man and take his shit and knowing you can and you wake up every day to fuck a person over, no good was your fucking enemy and shit like that. Because once he got smelled you, it's like how you said, no good was like a bully killer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a straight Samoan shark, a bully killer. You know what I mean? If you was a bully, no good bullied you. Catch that? I mean, no good was actually been. That's why we sicked him like that. Since he took that name and gave him that name, we sick like that. We live up to that name because that's what Samoans are anyway. Samoans are bully killers. You mean?
Yeah.
And anybody that been around my people, they know that. Football, rugby, in the school, if everyone's against you and shit, whoever the fucking long shot the little guy is, we're usually the one backing up the little guy. And all Samoans know is once we connect, even our elementary school babies, once that Samoan connects on whoever he connects, it's like knocking out. You know what I mean? Once we see you where you knock a motherfucker out and swiftly how you did it, usually people all back off. Same thing like when you're little elementary school. Same thing when you're adult. Whoa! That guy moved too quick, bam, and laid it down.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous and very fucking marvelous attribute. One of the gifts the Most High gave our people. I mean, you guys have TV and computer, your computers. Look around and see what someone you see. I guess from elementary school. Look at the way Samoa and my people play, and that's when I'm not just saying me. Tongans, Samoans, Fijians. Look at the way we play. Our play is always physical and boom, courtesy along with it. But if you act like a dumbass, ooh, you're gonna get it. Smack is in there because we're strong believers of discipline. Not to mention, man, laughter. We're gonna laugh our ass off. We're gonna tease you, and then we're gonna embrace you and hug you. We're gonna give you a kiss. Let's go eat, and we're gonna slap you around. We're gonna talk about how you did until the next person fucks up. Then we do the same thing again. You mean because that's called. I mean that's like when you see lion cubs slap each other, play each other. You know what I mean? And even they can go up to the big old daddy lion, slap him around, eat him, and he knows that's his baby. The only time he'll go and strike is when he's eating and some stupid fucking young cub tries to go and eat and try to go and challenge him. Now, he might fuck up because that big daddy might have a bad attitude at that moment and just smack him. But by smacking him, he might have smacked him and broke that fucking cub's spine. Now that cub learned a valuable lesson, which is a mortal lesson now. Because in the wild, anything broken spine, a clip, you dead. Mama can't, no mama licking you is going to bring that spine together, fuse it together. Daddy can't. Daddy got no time. If anything, he might go in and just put you out of misery and just eat you.
Did he leave behind any children?
Oh, yeah, there's babies and everything else. Oh, yeah, and by the way, no goods babies found out. Malo ain't gonna go with his lady. Malo babies. You know who you are. I'll tell you one other lady. She's a lady. Yeah, one lady. She was, I think she was, she used to run around with shotguns and shit, man. Early days and shit. He always had her shit like a red, like Camaro. He constantly under. But fucking no good, man. He slapped that bitch around. You know, typical as a youngster, slapped the bitch around. She fucking up and shit around the homies. But that nigga dedicated. Even one time, shit. Yeah, I think you guys know that shit. You know, he even shot his girlfriend and shit in the face. I mean, that nigga no good. He even shot her in the face. But like I said again, to each his own shit. Whatever two lovebirds do together, that's their business. Because she was with him again. And I mean, wow. Man. But another thing I gotta say, no good. And in case you didn't know about no good always had brand new fucking cars. I'm not saying brand new. What I mean, he always had brand new Lolo. He'd have six. You never had a 6.4 though. Only got the 6.4. Only had the 6.4 to 6.3. But he tried to get a 6 deuce, and he had fucking 69, 79, fucking that fucking Chevy and shit like that. I think one or two other Cadillacs. And what I liked about him, he always put them in shit, man. You know, gangster white walls and shit like that, man. And fucking have the spokes, hubs, rims, and all that. And he always loved his sounds. That's another thing that looked no good. He kept to the script. You know what I mean? He didn't have no. He always had a fucking bugger of weed on him, some smoke, good for the head and for the body. You know, conditioning, sure. Yeah, always had music. Nice. You know, how he said. I mean, like, I'm an older motherfucker. I'm originally the fucking chief, but he made a motherfucker like me proud. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. You know, like I said earlier, like low down and shit. That some certain guys you seem like a little joker on them. When you see them, they make you proud and shit. Wizard and all them shit. You know what I mean? Shaka. You sit there and Casper. You sit there, you look at them and shit like that, and you know, you mean you proud to have them little motherfuckers with you and shit. You know what I mean? That's hard to find. You know what I mean? Especially when I carry a fucking mean motherfucker, you know what I mean, list on it like this. Like, nigga, I mean, you need to have boxing skills, fighting skills, your hygiene need to be par. You know what I mean? Your hygiene need to be par. You can't be stinky and funky around us, man. You gotta be clean, man. You know what I mean, a lot of people don't get clean. A lot of fucking ethnic people don't clean, but you guys don't like, look, those are one of the brothers you guys don't talk about. You guys don't talk about. I said, you should be in that shower 3 times a day, bare minimum. You know what I mean? 3 times a day in that shower. And if you have the runs, you don't even have runs. Every time you shit, you go shower that ass. Shower the ass. Why? Because ain't nothing more funkier than fucking dried up shit after you wipe the ass, especially runny dookie. You know what I mean? And if it's a hot weather, you got the runs, you gotta wash that ass. Soap and water, soap and water, soap and water. Because I'm not gonna smell shit words some other people. I got good smells. I'm not gonna smell your stinky ass around the house. Laying on the carpet, laying on the floor, in a chair. You're living the odor, motherfucker. The dog can smell it and I can smell it. Why is that? I got good nose. I got good senses. I smell stinky summer ass. You know what I mean? You go wash that shit right now, motherfucker. You see how they're saying it, right? Anytime you take a shit, wash your ass. If you're not washing your ass, you know you're part of the dirty motherfucker. You know what I mean? Wash that ass. If you can't get a wipey, wipe that ass. If you can't wipe that ass, you give them soap. Hey, look, you take some fucking some paper towel, you put water in that motherfucker, you put soap in that, you wipe that ass. You see that? See me teach you guys? Do, put soap. It might take you extra 5 minutes in that bathroom. A little bit of hot, warm water. It doesn't matter, cold water. You put the you put soap in there, wipe that ass. You know what I mean? Then you sit there for another fucking 5 minutes and wipe them, clean them fucking fingernails, clean them fucking hands, clean that shit up.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You see how I said that, right? Motherfuckers, look. Dirty ass mean dirty, stinky fucking mind, evil, dirty, stinky motherfucker. All right? That's why you go around starting shit, fucking people with shit, because you got dinky, your ass, fingers all fucking full of shit in your fingers like that, and your booty raped and abused by that fucking finger. All night long, just ripping the eye off the dookie hole.
All right.